everyone, I'm back with another Python lesson. Today we are gonna work with loops in Python, and the last of this video we built a ticket vending machine together. Let's get started. We need to learn about function, two important functions in Python, input and range. We see how they work step by step. First step, input function. Any function can have inputs and give us output. Let's start with input. Input function allows us to ask the user for some information. Information could be anything like their name, age, or in our case, the ticket number. How does it work? We type the name of variable, for example, ticket equal name of function. We use input to get something from user. The input function will display the message inside the parentheses. In this case, how many tickets do you want? We can type every message to show the user. We can type everything in double quotation. It waits for the user to type something and press enter. Even they type numbers, function return as a string. In this line, we are asking the user a question and they can type a number stored in the variable ticket. We print the result. We can run it in the terminal with Python and name of program. It waits for the user to type something, for example 5. Press enter. It shows exactly what the user typed. But be careful, the data from input is always string. Even if the user type a number, input return a string. If we want to work with number, like doing calculations or counting tickets, we need converting or casting a string to int. To make it a number, we can type like this. Update our code, ticket, but it's number, equal int for casting of value of tickets. We can print it, run it again. We use input function to ask of user to input any value, for example 5, and press enter. It's number and it's text. We can use it in counting tickets because it's number. We need the range function because these help us to create a sequence of number. First, let's understand how range works. I create new file to use it. Numbers, a sequence of numbers, equal range, name of function, and parentheses. This function have 3 arguments and input. First number is the start of sequence, and second number is the end of the sequence, but Python stops one number before the end. For example, we type 5. Python stopped one number before the end. So number will be 1, 2, 3, 4. We can print it to see how it works and how it shows us. Clear screen and run this program. We print this. It shows something like this. Not very helpful, right? That's because range creates sequence but don't turn it into a list automatically. We want to see actual numbers. We need to convert it to a list. List is a data type of multiple items in Python. So we can convert with casting numbers list variable to store list of sequence. For casting any value to list, we use keyword list in parentheses. We write everything we want to change and convert it to list. In this case, we want to change this and print that. Run it again and see output. This is sequence of number. It's helpful, right? We can also change the step size. By default, range increase by 1 each time, but we can also control the step. Here's an example. We want to start at 1, go up to 10, but increasing by 2 each time. We can type like this. Okay, Let's run it again and see output. Sequence of this range function like this. Let's learn about loops. The for loop lets us repeat a specific action multiple times without writing the same code over and over again. It's really useful when we need to go through a list of items or repeat an action a set number of items. Syntax of the for loop in Python like this: for item in collection, for to start a loop. We use it to start a loop. Item is a temporary variable that holds a current value for the collection. In the keyword, this tells Python where to look for the items. Collections may be list or range of things we want to loop through of it. In our project, we want to print each ticket number, so we will use a for loop. Here's how a for loop works in Python. A loop in Python, we type keyword for and a space, a variable name. Everything you want to use variable names in a sequence of number and keyword in and a list of sequence of number. To repeat this loop something multiple times, we use range function. Start from 1 to ticket numbers. End of this line we must type and press enter. This scope is for block. Everything type here, repeat with for loop. We can write print number ticket is this number. One of them, sequence of number, for example 1, 2, 3. I want to print that, so we type name of variable. Let's run it. How many tickets would you like? For example, I would like 5 tickets and press enter. This prints out each ticket's number. For loop repeat multiple times, start at 1 and goes up to the number of tickets the user asks for. We use tickets plus 1 because range stops before the last number. If we want combine number and string, we can use plus and casting this number to string. Use str function to casting number to str. Let's run it again and see the output. Combine text and number. Our ticket vending machine is up and running. We use a for loop when we know how many times we need to repeat something. That's it for today's lesson. Now you know how to use input to get user input, create sequence of number, for loop to repeat action. If you have any question, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching me. I'll see you in the next video. Keep coding.